Hello everyone, and welcome to the 14th of 72 mini masterclasses on the Rose 70 Etudes. We're looking at number 14 of 40, and this is quite a nice little etude. Not a lot going on musically in it, but it's a very good broken chords exercise. We go everywhere really. Lot of G major. We sort of flirt with E minor for a little bit, even E flat major, and a few diminished chords here and there before finally coming back to G major. So it's mainly broken chords and arpeggios. But you're also working on trying to get an even sound all over the range, as some bars can be 2 to 3 octaves in range. So let me take you through it. Rocks along at a nice 112. It's quite a nice tempo. It's quite a manageable tempo. But for the purposes of today, I'll take it at 100, just so that we can really get into the nitty-gritty of the technical difficulties of this etude. Okay. Now, in the first 2 lines, what we can do to maybe emphasise any melodic interest would be to emphasise the low Gs. So we've got chords 1, chords 4, chords 1. And a little bit of a dominant 7th as well. So we've got so let me start the piece. And here I wouldn't be tempted to use the side key, because it doesn't always come out, and there's no real drama if the D sticks out a little bit. And in fact, at this speed, the side key D sounds quite ineffective. So I would finger it out. I think a lot of clarinetists get a bit scared by their top Ds. And back away from them. You wouldn't see a soprano do that at all on their upper notes. So don't be scared of your top Ds. Let it ring. And here emphasise the lower notes so that the upper notes ring out a lot better. And here we're flirting with minor keys and various modulations. And here, make sure that you use your left hand low F so that you can then go smoothly to the A flat. And write that in too. So, oh, and then we've hit E flat major. Embrace the top notes. Don't shy away from them. It's a real high point of the piece. And again here, point out the slightly interesting melody line, which is, because then you've got the extended diminished 7th. just turn off that metronome. So we go from the lovely flourishing of the top notes and the best way to practice this coming up diminished chord is simply slow practice, build it up to speed. And play right through to the lower note of each quartet of semiquavers so we don't lose it. You don't want to lose it. And this next line we're setting up for the return to the G major. So we're in a lot of D major 7th, even G minor chords. And then we're back at G major again. So almost announce it a little bit, because we are forte here. We've been given no indication why we've come to forte. There's been there's no dynamics in my particular part. I mean, all through the diminished 7th of 3 bars, we've got an MF, and then it suddenly goes to forte, but no indication why. So I suppose that's up for you to decide whether you crescendo through or just suddenly hit a forte. Slightly different here. Maybe announce that a little bit, set that up a little bit so that it doesn't come as quite of a shock. Again, don't shy away from the top E. If anything, support the E below and then just let it ring. We've got very lovely for the next 5 or 6 bars G major. So this is quite a useful little study, very good for your broken chords and arpeggios, going through a wide variety of modulations including diminished 7ths. Not a lot of dynamics to work with, not a lot of melodic interest really. It's just a straight etude, but yeah, very good little technical exercise. So coming right up now is my full performance of this etude.